So yesterday morning my body spoke, and for the first time in a while it didn't scream at me. It was just like a little whisper. I woke up with pain down my left side. It was pretty sharp all the way through. It was uncomfortable, yet it was familiar. And I haven't felt it in over a month since my health scare, back in July. So I wasn't happy that it was back, and I felt nauseous, numbing in my hands, but deep down I kind of thought that, there was something happening. I've been on this journey long enough to, recognize when my body is speaking to me. Our bodies store memories, they store trauma, and, when it's ready to release, it speaks, sometimes loudly. I attended a coaching class yesterday with my coach, and there it was again. Numbness. It wouldn't leave me the whole time. It was in my left hand the entire session. It was really uncomfortable. And then there was a video shown during that class, and I had this very quick vision. So fast I almost dismissed it, and the nausea hit. It hit harder, and I knew something was surfacing here. And when I shared a little bit in the class, it really intensified. My body knew what my mind had not already yet, hadn't caught up to yet. So after the class, I stepped outside, I took in some air, and then I laid down for a little while, and that's when it landed. That little minuscule vision that I almost dismissed, it was a message, and it was the truth. And I realized I have carried a belief, since I was a little girl, one that said to receive, I must suffer. That being hurt equals being noticed. That if I'm okay, then I'm invisible. That money comes through pain, and that love only comes when I'm struggling. And that, attention follows hardship, not happiness. And I saw how those beliefs have shaped everything, how I've received love, support, money, care. They have ruled my life quietly from the shadows, influencing choices, relationships, and even my health. And yes, and that's what hit me next. I have been on one big journey this entire year, and I have probably, no more than likely I have skirted these, and I've already felt these coming, but it landed very differently yesterday. It's been a year of going deep, processing the unraveling, the healing, the facing things that I once avoided, and the fact that, they surfaced yesterday, it was very soft. Okay, it was like crumbs. It was like crumbs instead of the chaos. And I think that's a testament to the work that I've done. It's proof of how far I've come. My body doesn't need to scream at me anymore. It's whispering now, and it's reminding me that, I'm ready for that next layer, the gentler kind of release. And today, at 49 years old, I see it, I understand it. And with that awareness, I get to choose different. I get to receive different through joy, through peace, and safety. My body doesn't have to shout through that pain anymore. And my nervous system, it gets to rest. My abundance gets to expand, my relationships get to deepen, and my energy gets to, flow freely again. Because now I receive wholeness, not from hurt. And that changes everything. So if this resonates with you, if you have ever felt your body carrying stories that your mind hasn't yet caught up to, I'd really love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share what this brings up for you, or simply say, me too. So that I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone in this journey. All right. And if you are walking your own path right now, releasing your old patterns, reclaiming your power and learning to receive differently, just keep following. Okay. I'm going to have more conversations about this healing, this rising, and this becoming, the woman who receives from wholeness and not hurt.